this is going to be my real quick hot take about this whole situation. So the first thing is, as a content creator, I am not friends with other content creators. Yes, we might be mutuals. We might meet up. We might create content together. We might even exchange numbers and actually, text each other, but we are still not friends. We have to look at this on TikTok as if we are coworkers. For instance, at work, there are no opinions about political or religious or what the fuck you do with your kids or what you don't do with your kids. We pay attention to work and leave the personal at the door. And in a sense, I do the same thing with TikTok and with my content. Just because me and you have connected does not mean that we're friends. And just because we link up and we create content together does not mean you know me or I know you. My next point, if one of your friends comes to the internet with y'all drama, y'all were probably not friends to begin with. Because if you're a friend of mine, you can come to me, you have my number, you can reach out to me about what's going on. And then also, feeling animosity for a long time is weird. If you have an issue with what I'm saying or whatever the case is, address that then. Don't let months and years pass by. And these people were only friends for a short period of time. My thing is, if you're feeling something, say something to your friend. If you are really friends and you care about that friendship, cool. But if you have motives for that friendship, you're not going to bring it up because you're going to try to absorb everything you can from these people. And then when you're ready to leave, when you done got everything you wanted out of this, now you can dip. Now you want to question the friendship. Now you need some space and some time to think about it. And I will say this, it's never okay to use any kind of slurs with your friends. It's not okay to use slurs when you're by yourself. It's just not okay. So I get that point, but if one of my friends were saying a slur that I did not appreciate or I felt offended by, I would address that right then and there, and I would not make it okay for them to say that. Because if it's offensive, it's offensive. It does not matter what light, where you say it at, because you say it with a laugh or a giggle, it doesn't make it right. And then to run to the messiest person you know to talk about said friends. Oh, I want to know the exact timeline. Did you contact Messy Maj first, or did you send that text message and then hit Messy Maj and start running your mouth about their business? I don't know, but I hope this is a lesson for Kees. I hope that that person will be able to have healthy friendships after this. But from a couple of clips that I saw, that person was like, oh, I don't have a lot of friends. I don't hang around a lot of people. I'm very private. You know how people say, oh, I don't have a lot of friends because XYZ, or I don't hang around girls because whoop, whoop. Them motherfuckers is the problem. If your friend loses friends every couple of months, if they're always in some fucking drama, if they're always breaking up with somebody, they are the problem. And you are next. I hope everybody heals from this situation, though. I hope Kees learns from his mistakes, and I hope that the girls learn from their mistakes. Seeing red flags and not acting on that. You see something wrong with one of your friends and you're like, that's a little sneak diss. That's a little, yeah. Act on that. Your woman intuition is kicking in and it's telling you to get rid of that friend.